everyone, and welcome to the Spill the Tea video. It's about my only relationship in high school, and about this crazy girl who cheated on me. So let's start the tea and nargle starting ceremony. I got Arizona tea, half iced tea and half lemonade. So let's pop this sucker up and pour it in. I only had one relationship in high school, and it was during my freshman year. I did not want to take a regular gym class, so I don't like being sweaty. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna be in the water and swimming like the luxurious queen I am. And so I took aquatics, and there's this other girl in there, and her name, let's call her Jessica. So I must preface this by saying something was kind of, you know, you could tell that something up there wasn't completely alright. Me being the little naive boy I am, she like went up to me and she like told me I was really cute, and I'm like, oh, thank you. We went into the main gym because we needed to do testing, you know, how well you can do a sit up and push up and how fast you can run, apparently. And so we were in the gym, we were doing testing like that, and she asked me out on a date. I didn't know that she thought that going on a date and dating were the same thing. She asked me if I wanted to go on a date, and again, me being a chunky little boy, not a lot of girls want to get this, and so I said yes, like, it'd be nice. I didn't really care for her, but I felt, you know, what's the big deal? I'll just go on a date with some person, it'll be nice, we'll go to the movies, watch like a Pixar movie. Next thing I know, this girl is holding my hand and telling everyone that we're dating now, when she asked me if I wanted to go on a date, okay? Because there's dating, and there's going on a date. And I agreed to going on a date, but not to date. So, from the very beginning, this has been a really big mess, because I really didn't want to date this girl. But, things got worse for me. And, like, the funny thing about this is the aquatics teacher saw us holding hands. He asked me what I was doing. And then she said, we are dating now. And the aquatics teacher looked at me and said, do you even know her? I'm like, I'm gonna get to know her. I did get to know her. And in not the most pleasant way. A couple times at lunch, she would always tell me that she wanted to sit next to her cousin, and she would always put emphasis that they were only cousins and nothing was going on. Okay, that was the first red flag, boy. I'm like, oh, they're cousins, but it's fine. I'm stupid. I was a freaking freshman. I never had a girlfriend before. What was I supposed to know? So, because we had aquatics class together, everyone in aquatics seemed to, you know, like that we were a couple. They were supportive, like, oh, you guys are cute. And, like, I felt bad because in my mind this entire time, I'm like, I really don't like this girl, and I kind of want to break up with her, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. So, I was trying to figure out a way where I can make her not like me anymore. And so I asked her, what does she like? She said that she likes bigger boys. I'm like, okay, I already have that down. I can't make myself any skinnier overnight. What else do you like? And she said that she likes boys who sag their pants. I put in my planner. I went upstairs to go get my planner back from freshman year. And right there, it literally says, always wear a belt. That did not work because she still liked me. And I had to figure out another way to let her down easy. She gave me this little bracelet or something. It's like made out of metal, and she told me that she made it, which obviously didn't make it. On the back it said made in China. This bracelet was very important to the story. About 2 weeks later, I wanted to end things, and I'm like, okay, I have to put her down in a very nice way, because she was very nice in the beginning, and I just didn't want to be with her anymore, and I felt like the longer I was being with her, the longer it would hurt her. About a week later, on Friday, I'm like, okay, this Friday, I'm gonna break up with her. I'm gonna be like, listen, Jessica, I'm so sorry. You seem like a very, very, very sweet girl, but I'm sorry, I cannot be your boyfriend anymore. Feeling like I was gonna hurt her, and I felt so bad, but I'm like, I need to do this because I felt like I was playing her. Until Friday happened, we had to go back to the main gym for Don't Text and Drive thing, a simulation, and everyone had to go in there for gym class and, like, you know, tell the dangers of texting and driving, why you shouldn't do it. It was me, Jessica, and her friend. Her friend talked to her, you know, like whispered, like how little girls chat, and they're like, did you tell him yet? That's what her friend said. I'm like, Second red flag. Jessica said, no, I have not. I'm like, oh girl, this girl is cheating on me. Oh, no. Jessica walked away and I turned to her friend and looked her dead in the face and I said, is Jessica cheating on me? And her friend said, yes. Jessica's own friend threw her under the bus. I'm like, okay, thank you for being real honest. Because she could have lied to me. She could have been like, oh no, Jessica, she would never cheat on you. And this was Jessica's best friend. So, you know, that's kind of shady. But thank you, Jessica's friend. And Jessica saw her friend telling me that. So Jessica took out a piece of notebook paper, scribbled it out, and gave it to me. And it said, I'm sorry, we cannot be boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. But I would still love to be your friend. And so I was so pissed. And I was so petty. I took that piece of paper, shredded it up, and threw it in her face. And I'm like, we'll never be friends. And I walked away, like, over to, like, the simulator car. Jessica and her friend walked out of the gym, and Jessica was freaking crying. I'm like, girl, you're the person that cheated on me. Ugh. And by the way, her friend that threw her under the bus then later asked me out, like, a week later. But I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I can't do relationships. This thing was fun started beginning because remember how I said we were in aquatics class? Well, I told all my friends in the class that she cheated on me. And they basically all turned against her. Nobody really wanted to talk to her. And she couldn't swim even though we were like doing like swimming lessons in it. Like, okay, how to swim in the deep end. She wasn't like paying attention. She wasn't like wanting to go in the deep end. And so it was basically me and my group of friends and it would be all in the deep end. And she would only be in the shallow end because she could only be there. The teacher made her only be there because she couldn't swim. So it could be a safety hazard. But she kept trying to like hold on the wall and get closer to me. And I would like swim away. And then she'll like climb on the wall and get closer to me. I'm like, girl, get away from me. I don't like you. One of my friends, I totally forgot her name, but I remember she was Hispanic. And she went up to her. She's like, why are you following him around? He doesn't even like you anymore. And this girl, Jessica, said that, I'm sorry, but I had a dream about him and that we had sex and it was really good and I really miss him. Girl, that's not a reason why you should be following me. That's so gross. I would never in my life do that with her. Okay, I'm sorry. The bracelet that she got me, I never wore it. I just tossed it in my bag. So I digged it out of my bag and I like did like this to her, like showed it to her. Like this. Oh, this necklace that you got me. Oh, plopped into the deep end where you can never get it again. Vanessa's face doing this. Woo, petty. Oh, I'm so petty. That's like, I basically stopped talking to her. I was avoiding her the entire time in high school. Now, the story isn't end yet. I have some receipts of her trying to convince me 2 years later that she still did not cheat on me. And she did cheat on me. So, I might put something right here on the screen of what our conversation was. Or our conversation. She said, follow along. Look, I never cheated on you, okay? Never. Was saying something wrong, probably, I don't know. What made you think I would cheat? Because I never do that to my boyfriends. Because I know it's damn wrong. But think that I cheated. Go ahead, I don't give a I really don't. But the truth is I never cheated on you. For some reason, I never got that message. I got a message saying that someone requested to chat to you. And it was her again. And it said, I know you hate me, but I'm killing myself. I hope you are happy and nice knowing you, and goodbye. This girl is trying to guilt trip me because she cheated on me, first of all. And then she's trying to guilt trip me saying, well, I'm going to kill myself because you're not responding to me. Now, I know suicide isn't something that should be like joked about. But this girl, we literally have not talked since 2 years ago. And she's telling me that she's going to kill herself over me. Something that happened 2 years ago because of her fault. I did this little meme thing, and I don't know. I did it even before the freaking meme was popular. And so I said, I'm like, who are you? And she says, you know me, what the heck? I said, freshman 2 years ago. And then I blocked her because I was done with her BS. Like, you cannot, like, okay, I would understand. I would be more concerned for her if this happened, like a week after we broke up. This is 2 years after, and she's still salty. She still wants this. And I'm not letting her have it. And the cute thing is she had a friend message me. A different friend, not the one that asked me out, a different friend. And I don't know who it was because it just said this message was blocked for spam or inappropriate message, but I screenshotted it. And it says, hey, you don't have a right to treat Jessie that way. Alright? She has me now. And I'm here. You block her or say something rude, you'll wish you were never born yet. Got it? So I blocked them both. So, and guess what? I'm still here alive. Guess Jessica failed. Now this is almost history. The tea is literally all drunken. This entire cup is empty besides the ice. So this was a super juicy story. So yeah, I have the receipt. So if Jessica ever sees this, hey girl, you shouldn't have cheated on me. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like, and I will talk to you guys all again next time. Love you.